What's up? No intro titles for this video. Matter of fact, it's going to be very fast and I have to do it well because I don't have any computer for editing right now, so we have to do this in one take, or at least try to. So huge news, I am moving back to Australia. I am saying goodbye to the wet and dark and cold and saying hello to the sunshine, the beach and the sand. Absolutely stoked. Never thought this would happen. I've been living in Norway now almost 9 years and I loved it. I love every minute of it. I love the people. I love the culture. It's been a fantastic place to bring up my kids in, but it's time to kind of go back, see my friends, see my family, and have my kids experience culture down under. So super stoked to be going back. But that begs the question, what do we do with this? So I'm going to go through, basically there's 3 scenarios and I'll go through each one. Let's start from the ones that I don't want to do to the ones that I really do want to do. So yeah, number 3. So number 3 is going to be, yes, I don't want to do this, but we would be selling the car. That really sucks. I've put so much, you know how much time and effort I've put into this car. It's absolutely ridiculous. It has been completely rebuilt. It's basically a brand new car. Everything is done to it. And I know the car inside out. You know, I could sell it and buy another one, but you know, what am I buying? This car, I know every single, I've torqued every nut and bolt up on this car myself, so I know what it is. It's also going to be very difficult to sell. I could not sell this car in Norway because it doesn't have plates and it's right-hand drive, and Norwegians don't like right-hand drive for some reason. Weird, that one. But what I did find out is it still has Swedish plates. So I've kept the Swedish plates. I tried to return these, but they kept on being sent back. And the last owner never cancelled the plates. So the car is technically not registered, but it's still valid for registration in Sweden. So if I do sell it, it will be being sold in Sweden. So if I have any Swedish followers, keep that in mind. If it does come up for sale, it's going to be for sale over there. I actually got in touch with the last owner of the car just to say, hey, listen, I've noticed that the car is still, the plates are still valid. And he said, yes, I do know that. And would you sell it back to me? And he wanted to buy it back for the original asking price. That was an absolute no-no because I put so much money into this. It's now probably twice of what I paid for it. So yeah, he said, keep it in mind, but I won't be selling it that cheap. Should be going for a good price. Option number 2, a little bit better, is putting the car into storage. My good friend Chris Robin, who has helped me a lot through this build, has a new house. He has a garage and he said he can hold on to it for me, charging me very little in rent. So we hold on to it there. We wait until it becomes 20 years old, which is next year, and then it makes it cheaper to register in Norway. And the plan is I will be back in Norway at some stage. I don't know when, whether it's 2 years, 1 year, you know, who knows. And I have an Evo 9 waiting for me on my return. So that is an option. So yeah, and then option number 1, which is the one that I want to do, and I've started going through the process already, and that is the absolutely mental and crazy idea of importing this car from Norway to Australia. If you're familiar with geography and world maps, you will know that Norway is probably the furthest away from Australia you can possibly get. It's very complicated, especially right now due to problems in the Dead Sea and the Suez Canal and everything. It's not going to be easy, but it is an option. So I have applied through the Rover scheme, if you're familiar with Australian imports, on importing it as a personal moving goods. I don't know how to describe it. It's basically because I've owned the car for so long now, I don't have to pay taxes on it. So I can bring it in, I just have to pay some duty fees, the compliance, registration and everything. And it ends up, it's definitely not cheap, but it is cheaper. I estimate to get this back to Australia and have it with plates and everything would probably be, I don't know, it's hard to kind of count. You never know these things, but I'd estimate maybe 10, maybe 15,000 Australian dollars to get this car back and with plates. That is the option. That is what I'm going with right now. So I've made that application. I'm waiting for it to get approved. Once it gets approved, then we'll go with the shipping thing. I'm still trying to get prices on shipping. I want it to go in a container. So yeah, and I'm running out of time. I'm leaving in 2 weeks, so it leaves me no time. We're currently absolutely stressed right now as we're packing up the house and our whole lives and everything here. As you can see, the garage is basically pretty empty. I shipped a whole bunch of pallets, so all my tools, my computer, everything has now been shipped. So yeah, so 2 weeks. I really hope to make a decision soon, and we got to try and get this car into a container and shipped over, if that is the decision that I make. But yeah, so anyway, that's it. Maybe you'll see this car down under, maybe it'll be in Sweden, maybe it'll be locked up in a garage in Norway. So yeah. Anyway, as a final little thing, let's start the car up, because it's all running well now. I'll show you. It's dead cold right now. Clutch in, of course. Oh. And there we go. I actually drove the car the other day. If I manage to find some good editing software, I'll put some pictures up. Drove the car around the streets here on the snow and ice. It has very old summer tires on it, so that was a very, very, very bad thing to do, because it would not brake and it would not steer, but hey, it was a lot of fun to actually drive the car. And it drove well, so yeah. Everything is good right now. I think there is a problem though. This petrol gauge is reading absolutely full, and I don't think it is full, so I'm guessing there's a problem with the sender when I put it back in. But everything else is perfect with the car. No leaks, it drove well, it needs a wheel alignment, still haven't done that yet, but yeah. Anyway, thanks for this video. Who knows what the next video will be. I really hope it's good news. I would love to really bring you video content of shipping this car to Australia. That would be so exciting, and I believe I'd be the very first person in the world to ship a car from Norway to Australia. So wish me luck, guys, and see you in the next video. Bye. Hey, I did that all in one take as well. Bye.